Chicken skin.
Ever notice those tiny, rough bumps popping up on the backs of your arms or thighs? No matter how many scrubs or fancy lotions you try, looks like your skin didn't get the memo about summer, right? That, my friend, is called keratosis pilaris, or chicken skin. This is a little gift from your Neanderthal ancestors. Your skin is basically overproducing keratin, the protein that blocks hair follicles and creates those stubborn bumps. Back in the Ice Age, your Neanderthal ancestors were dealing with freezing, dry climates, so thicker keratin could help trap heat and protect delicate skin from harsh conditions. Fast forward to today, and those bumps are just hanging out. Harmless? Yes. Annoying? Absolutely. Think of it as your body's way of flexing its prehistoric survival skills, even if it looks a little silly on Instagram. Red hair and pale skin. Ever notice your hair is basically on fire and your skin turns lobster red after 5 minutes in the sun? Congrats. You might be rocking the Neanderthal upgrade known as the MC1R gene variant. Your ancestors were living in low-sun, Ice Age Europe. Your pale skin, back then, was the perfect survival hack. You could get your daily dose of the sunshine vitamin without frying under the weak winter sun. Your fiery hair is part of the same package. Fast forward to today, and your survival kit is a little inconvenient. SPF 50 is your best friend. Beach days feel like a high-stakes challenge. Still, you're basically a walking homage to Ice Age Europe. Being a night owl, still scrolling at 1 a.m. while everyone else is snoozing. Chill. Being a night owl isn't a personality flaw in your case. It's a leftover from your Neanderthal ancestors. Your internal clock runs on a delayed schedule. You hit peak alertness when the rest of the world is winding down. Back in the Ice Age, someone had to stay awake, keeping the fire alive, watching for predators, or making sure snorers didn't accidentally burn the place down. That someone was apparently your great ancestor, and you're just doing your ancestors proud. Heightened sense of smell. Can you sniff out garlic across the room, or tell when your friend switched shampoos before anyone else notices? Your Neanderthal ancestors would be so proud of you. Back in the Ice Age, being able to detect spoiled food, track prey, or sense predators sneaking up on the tribe kept you alive. Your nose was basically a built-in security system. Fast forward to today, and it's a little less dramatic, but still handy. You can sniff out the freshest snacks in the kitchen. Avoid the awkward smells at the gym before anyone else even notices. So next time someone calls you too sensitive, just tell them your prehistoric nose is doing its job, Neanderthal style. Heightened sensitivity to pain. Stub your toe, and suddenly you're hopping around like you just survived a battle? Relax. You're not dramatic. You see, your ancestors, the Neanderthals, needed instant alerts for cuts, scrapes, or any encounter with sharp rocks. Or, a saber-toothed tiger. Feeling pain quickly could mean the difference between surviving and becoming dinner. Your ancestors didn't have bandages, painkillers, or urgent care clinics. They had sensitive nerves, and thanks to them, you do too. More body hair in some areas. Notice a little extra hair popping up in places you didn't expect? Congrats. You're rocking a straight-up caveman upgrade. Your Neanderthal ancestors didn't care much about Instagram aesthetics. For them, more body hair meant better insulation. Fast forward to today, and that same survival feature can feel less practical. Shaving, waxing, or threading is not optional. But if the Ice Age shows up again, you're all set to survive it. Nicotine addiction risk. Ever try one cigarette and suddenly find yourself sneaking out to light up like it's a side quest you can't quit? That's not just willpower failing. It could be your Neanderthal DNA running an old-school reward system. Certain gene variants crank up your brain's dopamine response, making you feel those, yes, do it again vibes stronger than most people. Back in the Ice Age, reward sensitivity motivated your ancestors to explore new territory, hunt dangerous prey, or grab scarce food. It kept them alive. Fast forward to today, your brain keeps chasing that fast-hit reward, even when it's totally unnecessary or unhealthy. Lactose intolerance and more. If milk makes your stomach stage a full-on protest, you can thank your Neanderthal DNA for that too. You see, they never drank milk past infancy. For them, this was totally fine. No farms, no cheese platters, no lattes. Your gut never had to deal with that stuff. Today, your system sometimes treats harmless foods like a sneaky enemy. Cheese? Suspicious. Ice cream? Probably plotting against you. Yogurt? Well, maybe, if you're still with me. You like what you see. So, can I ask a favor of you? Can you show some love with a thumbs up? Also, subscribe to stay tuned for when I upload my next banger. Reduced ability to sweat. Do you barely break a sweat while everyone else is dripping buckets at the gym? Oh, lucky you. Yes, it's the same old school Neanderthal coding at work again. Certain genes inherited from your ancestors mean you have fewer eccrine sweat glands. Back in the Ice Age, sweating too much and freezing, icy climates could actually be dangerous. Moisture freezes, hypothermia happens, and that's game over. Today, you're the cool, no sweat guy. However, saunas, heat waves, or long runs can sneak up on you. Your internal cooling system isn't exactly firing on all cylinders. So be careful. Earwax type. If your earwax is dry and flaky instead of gooey, well, in a weird and disgusting way, it's for the better. Certain earwax types are actually linked to your prehistoric DNA. Back in the day, dry wax helped keep ears cleaner and maybe even tuned the sense of smell. Fast forward to today, and it's mostly just a quirky party fact. Just don't gross people out by talking about it. You know it, and that's good enough. Depression and mood disorders. If your mood sometimes feels heavier than everyone else's, or stress hits harder than it should, it might just be your Neanderthal wiring. Certain genes affecting serotonin and cortisol, inherited from your Ice Age ancestors, can make your brain more sensitive. Your ancestors needed this hyper-awareness of threats, danger, and bad situations. Back then, a wrong step could mean life or death. Being a little extra cautious, or even a bit pessimistic, was basically a survival upgrade. Fast forward to today, and that same wiring can feel exhausting. Your brain is still scanning for predators that don't exist. Ordinary stress feels heavier than it really is, but here's the silver lining. It's not a flaw. It's a protective system doing its job. Stronger grip. Ever notice you can crush a bottle cap like it's nothing? Or hang from monkey bars longer than your friends? Well, look at you, superhero. But for your Neanderthal forefathers, this was routine. You have denser bones and stronger hands. Back then, this was pure life or death stuff. Strong hands meant climbing trees, scaling rocky terrain, hunting, and handling heavy tools without breaking a sweat. Your grip literally saved your life. Today, you can open stubborn jars, impress friends with a handshake, or just feel a little extra capable in your own skin. Your hands are basically running a Neanderthal-level upgrade, and it's still strong after tens of thousands of years. Autoimmune tendencies. If your body freaks out over pollen, gluten, or even harmless proteins, don't stress. You've inherited genes that make your defenses extra aggressive. Your ancestors needed to survive in a world full of pathogens, bites, and bacteria. Back then, an overactive immune system was basically a superpower. React fast, attack anything suspicious, and you stayed alive. Fast forward to today, and that same system can misfire. Your body might throw a full-on tantrum over harmless foods, dust, or pollen, allergies, inflammation, or autoimmune flare-ups. Blame your prehistoric software. Your immune system is still doing its Ice Age job. Overkill? Maybe. Useful? Absolutely. Back in the day. Cold tolerance. Can you stroll through 40 degrees Fahrenheit weather without turning into a human popsicle while everyone else is bundled up like an Eskimo? Again, it's your Neanderthal DNA flexing. Your genes, passed on by ancestors, boost brown fat, tweak metabolism, and optimize circulation, all giving you a built-in cold tolerance upgrade. Back then, surviving freezing nights and icy winds was life or death. Your body was designed to keep you moving and warm in a literal snow globe. Today, you may not be dodging mammoths, but your body is still stubborn. Winter walks feel easier. Cold showers sting less. And ski trips? Bring them on. Blood clotting risk. If your blood clots faster than your friends after a paper cut, it's not random. Your Neanderthal ancestors boasted an aggressive clotting program. Back in the Ice Age, there were no stitches, no sterile gauze, no hospitals. If you got cut while hunting or tripping over rocks, fast clotting could literally save your life. Today, these traits, all of them, may or may not make as much sense. Remember, these aren't flaws. They're ancient survival hacks your DNA hasn't turned off yet. So next time someone teases you for being a night owl, flaky, or extra sensitive. And there you have it. All those traits you thought were just modern quirks? In reality, they're prehistoric survival upgrades your DNA never bothered to uninstall. So now, I've got a question for you. Which of these traits fits you the most? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if this kind of content intrigues you, psychology, science, DNA, and the hidden secrets of the human body, subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. A like helps the channel a lot, and it allows me to keep sharing these fascinating stories your body is telling without you even realizing it. See you very soon for the next secret hidden in your DNA.